Hi, I'm Kevin Moore, and I'm the president of Spectrum.
And I'm Laura Lee Sturm, and I'm the Vice President of Spectrum.
And we've just come here to talk today. We've been asked by Rossway to do a vlog on for queErLON about Pride Week, the SGA Amendment, and the early voting efforts for the early voting efforts against Amendment 1. So we've just come to talk about that and express our opinions. So I guess we can start off with Pride Week. Our Pride Week, I feel, was very successful. We had a lot of cool events going on. We had everything ranging from open mic to a drag show to the first ever queer zoo at Elon. And it was definitely interesting. We had a good attendance, and there were a lot of people that came out, and I feel like it sent a message that Spectrum is definitely here to stay and doing well. So.
I completely agree with everything that Kevin's saying, and I thought it was a wonderful opportunity for us to get our name out there, have people see that, yeah, we're doing stuff where we want to be active in this community. And people are still talking about, the queer zoo and our march around campus, and I think all of the activities that we plan during Pride Week are great conversation starters for this campus to get people talking and making people aware that exactly what Kevin said. Yeah, we're here. So
Yeah,
join us.
definitely like about. And then the SGA amendment. I guess we can talk about the early voting efforts against Amendment 1 first. I think Emily Kane and Lauren Clapp decided that they wanted
And Jess McDonald.
and Jess, they decided they wanted to do transportation to the early voting spot at the Grand Public Library so people could register and vote against Amendment 1, or just register and vote, whether they're for or against, but we're just providing transportation through Spectrum and a few of the faculty, staff, and students to provide transportation to early vote against Amendment 1.
So we've been going on Mondays and Thursdays. We went last week and we went this past Monday. And so we also have shuttles on May 3rd at, I wrote down the time so we're prepared, 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 a.m., 2:30 p.m., and by 12 a.m. I meant 12 p.m., by the way, 2:30 p.m., 3 p.m., and 4 p.m. And then we have a shuttle going on Saturday, May 5th. And those shuttles leave at 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m., 11 a.m., 11:30 a.m., and 12 p.m. And those meet at Boney Fountain. If you are a student and you live on campus, you need to bring a form of identification and proof that you are a resident on campus, and you can find that on track. You can print out your current housing assignment. And if you live off campus, you need to bring proof of residency off campus. So that could be something like your lease or a utilities bill, anything along those lines.
And just to speak on why we did this and why I think it's important, we were trying to, of course, as you can see, Amendment 1 is a huge demographic of voters with college students. And I think it's very important that we get people out there and vote and that they know what Amendment 1 and the harms that it will bring to people. So targeting college students and even faculty here at Elon is a huge demographic, and at other schools as well. You're doing shuttles at Duke and UNC Chapel, NC State. They're all doing shuttles. Elon's just a part of it. We're just trying to get students out here to vote against the amendment, so it will be voting down.
Sums it up. Speaking of other schools, we recently worked on creating a piece of legislation that we put through SGA for a vote. We actually got the idea of that from what other schools have been doing. They wrote up a proposal saying the university should be against Amendment 1 and put it to their SGA, and it's passed at other schools. So we thought we would bring it to Elon, and that did pass last Thursday. So we were really excited about that. One of the reasons we were so adamant about this is, it was a great way to get the word out about what Amendment 1 is to the Elon student population. And two, we think it is really important to have university support because there are so many LGBTQ students and fac staff here. Even further, the amendment clearly goes against our non-discrimination policy, and we in Spectrum didn't feel comfortable having people. We wanted to make sure students were aware of the fact that it was not in compliance with that policy. And it was just another way of looking at it that we could have the university support us.
Exactly. And also, like, speaking of being at the actual meeting and going and seeing the environment that it was in, it was good that we had opposition against the amendment there as well. Hearing of Austin and hearing his opposition and hearing others speak from the SGA about why it wouldn't be good. It was good to hear opposing views. Spectrum, we welcome opposition or dissenting opinions. It's all about, we want to be informed, but by hearing opposition, it makes us more informed of the other side, so we can get our argument to match theirs and get this amendment to be voted down. I was very happy to see all the support from the senators that voted down the amendment. I think it was a 25-1-12 vote, and that's how it passed. And so it was very inspiring, and to know that something like that can happen at Elon and that we can have support from our Student Government Association.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's basically the gist of what all we had to talk about. Spectrum has been a blast this year, and my first year's presidency, and I love doing this job, if you want to call it, but I truly think it's a passion of mine, and I truly have enjoyed Spectrum, and I can't wait to come back next year and do so many fun things.
Yeah, I'm very excited for next year, and we have an amazing executive board, so if you know anyone who's looking to get involved, just tell them to email us, because we would love to have them on board with us. So that's all.
Thank you. Bye.